Welcome to my formulation class. So I'm going to be using my scale. This is my scale for my formulation. I'm also going to be using my bowl. Now I have my soaps in place that I'm going to be using for this formulation, and I'm going to be making 500 grams of this formulation. 500 grams of this formulation. So let's go right into the form. I'm formulating the double Molato whitening soap. That's what I'm formulating, the double Molato whitening soap, and I'm going to be using Omiaro in place of whitening booster. And because of that, I'm going to be adding 14% of whitening serums into my formulation. So let's go right into this. I'll be needing 20 grams of Bavaria. So this is 20 grams of Bavaria inside here. Pour it into my bowl. Also be needing 50 grams of my bleaching soap. 50 grams of my bleaching soap. Okay, so this is 50 grams of my bleaching soap. Pour this into. So I'll be needing 50 grams of my K Brothers Alpha Arbutin soap. So 50 grams. Okay. Okay, so this is 50 grams of my K Brothers Alpha Arbutin soap. So I'll also be needing 20 grams of my nano extra white, 20 grams. So I'll be needing 20 grams of my nano extra white soap. 20 grams of my nano extra white soap. So I'm going to be owning my scale. I'm pouring in my nano extra white soap. So I need just 20 grams. You can see what I'm doing. This is 16 grams now. This is 19 grams. This is 22, so I'm going to reduce. So this is 20 grams of my nano extra whitening soap. This is 20 grams of my nano extra whitening soap. You saw the way the thing was able to read well. So if it's too much, you reduce from the plate and it calculates for you. Okay, so I need 20 grams of my whitening balls. 20 grams of my whitening balls. So 3 balls makes 20 grams. So this is 20 grams of my whitening balls. I'm just going to break this into. So I need 20 grams of green balls. So my green balls is pieces already. As you can see, pieces already. So I'm going to just on this and on this like this. Okay, so it's not up to 20 grams. It's finished. It's not up to 20 grams here. So the one I have here is not up to 20 grams, so I'm going to have to balance it up somewhere. I have just 14 grams here, so I have to balance this up somewhere. So I will balance it up in the Omiaro or in my whitening serum. So this is it. I have just 14 grams of my green balls, so I'm going to manage this to make this. My pimples ball here, right here with me. So I'm going to be needing 20 grams of my pimples ball. I have just 13 grams here. It's not up to, so I'm going to be using my whitening balls to replace it. That's 20. So I need 4 more grams because of the one that I need 5 more grams because of the other one. Okay, 5 more grams. Too much. Okay, so because of the one that left, my green ball wasn't complete, so I had to complete it here. I had to use my whitening balls to complete it. I don't know if you understand. So this is my whitening balls and my pimples ball in here. So I'm going to pour this into my formulation. So I need 30, I need 150 grams of my Omiaro for this formulation. I will be needing 150 grams of my Omiaro. So this is my Omiaro here. This is my Omiaro, and I'm going to be pouring this Omiaro. So it's kind of modern. So okay. So this is 150 grams. So this is 150 grams of my Omiaro. So I'll be pouring this into my formulation now. So I'm going to cover this and leave this till tomorrow morning, to the next day, so that I'll be able to blend. So this is So guys, here's my pH meter, and this is what I'm going to use to check the pH level of my soap. And if the pH level of my soap is high, you know I'm going to put citric acid into this. But if it's normal and can contain the powders I'm going to put, because Seppi white powder and Giga white powder requires like an average pH level of 6 to 7 to be able to function. So I'm going to check this, and if the pH level is around 7 or 6, I'm not going to bother to put any citric acid. But if the pH level is too alkaline, like around 8 to 9, then I just have to put citric acid to reduce it. So guys, let's check the pH level of our soap. Wow guys, this is too alkaline. The pH level of this soap is 9.16. 9.16 is too alkaline, so we just need a little of citric acid in this to reduce this 9.16 to at least a 6 or a 7, because we really need this to be a bit acidic, just a bit. So I'm going to wash off my pH meter. It's very important. I have a water here where I wash off my pH meter, which is very, very important, because if you don't wash off your pH meter, you are likely going to get the same result. So it's very important to wash off your pH meter with a very clean water. This is me trying to like rinse off my meter again so that I can check what's happening. I can check what pH level my stuff is right now. So my pH meter is well cleaned right now. My pH meter is neat, so I'm going to check the pH level of my soap right now. My soap pH is 6.64, which is perfect. 6.64, which is perfect for what I'm doing. So I'm going to go right ahead in adding other ingredients before I blend in everything. So for kojic dip, I'll be needing 10 grams of kojic dip. So I'll be needing 10 grams of kojic dip. I'll be needing 15 grams of Giga white. And I'll be needing 15 grams of Seppi white. So I'll be using my propylene glycol to dissolve my powders. I'll be using propylene glycol to dissolve my powders, just because propylene glycol is good for dissolving powders. So my camera wasn't able to capture when I added my alum, but my alum is in my formulation already. So I'm going to be pouring in my whitening powder right now. This is my whitening oil mix. I don't know if you can see this. This is my whitening oil mix. My whitening oil mix. All my whitening oils are mixed inside this bowl. So I'm going to be adding 14% of my whitening oil mix. 14 grams. So this is 14 grams of my whitening oil mix. So I'm going to be adding that into my soup. Wow guys, this soap is so moisturizing. Like, it's so moisturizing, guys. This soap is so moisturizing. Like, after washing it off my hands, I can still feel that oily effect, and which is what I love so well. So this soap is so moisturizing. So you can actually use this soap without cream. It's so moisturizing, guys. So moisturizing.